Hi, my name is Allie Brand. I'm the captain of the URI women's rugby team. This is Meg, and this is Stacy, and today we're going to teach them how to play rugby. So this is a rugby ball, and in a game you can only pass the ball backwards to your teammates. The only way that you can move it forward is to either run with it or kick it. So today we're going to learn how to pass it. And when you hold a rugby ball, you're going to hold it on your hip, just like this, one hand in front, one hand in back, and you're going to push it towards your target and rotate your hands. Your hands should end up pointing right at your target. So Stacy and Meg are going to try some passing. That was good, but this time we're going to try something a little bit different. Did you guys notice how when you pass the ball it started to wobble a little bit? In order to make it a straight pass, what you want to do is point straight at your target and you're going to rotate your hands. So it should look like this. There you go. Now that we know how to pass, it's important to learn how to score. Now in football, normally what you do is you just run into the end zone with the ball. But in rugby, it's different. In rugby, you actually have to touch the ball down to the ground, like this, in control. Now we're going to learn how to tackle. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Meg is going to tackle Stacy. So the first thing we're going to do, Stacy is going to walk towards Meg. Do this in slow motion. All right? And when you approach the ball carrier, you want to get low. So that's good that you automatically got low. Then you're going to put your cheek up against her hip and wrap her legs. It's important to wrap their legs because once their legs are wrapped, they can't run anywhere. All right? So then what you want to do is your shoulder is going to bury into her stomach, and you're going to take her down into a tackle. So once there's a tackle, there's two important concepts to remember. The first one is the offsides line. The offsides line is the last person of each team. So their last foot is going to set the offsides line. So if I'm on this team, my last foot sets the offside line here. And if I'm on this team, my last foot sets it over here. The other concept to remember is called the gate. The gate is formed by the furthest body parts of the tackle, and it comes straight out. Now when we ruck, you have to come through the gate, so your hips have to be square over the tacklers. Now the reason we ruck is once there's a tackle, the ball carrier is going to place the ball backwards towards their team. Just like that. Now, once the ball is placed backwards, it's fair game and any team can take it. So this team could pick the ball up and run with it, or someone from this team can step over coming through the gate, pick up the ball, and run with it. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to step over the ball, again through the gate. I'm going to get low, and I'm going to ruck. In other words, I'm going to push the other team away from the ball so that it's protected. And then someone from my team can come pick up the ball and continue forward progress. If you're on the defensive team, you're going to want to step through the gate, and you're going to want to try to push the other team backwards so that your team can steal the ball. So now we're going to learn the proper rucking technique. So what you're going to do is when you approach the tackle, you're going to come through the gate like we said, and the first thing you're going to want to do is get low. So when two teams are coming at each other, you're both going to be low. When you go into the ruck, you want your arms wide. So you're going to come closer into the ruck, you're going to duck your heads, and you want to bind on. In other words, you want to grab the jersey of the opposite team, and you're going to try to push each other off of the ball. Go ahead and push. So stay there. Since Meg has pushed Stacy off the ball, my team can now come in, take the ball, and continue to run forward. Rugby is a very complicated game, but now that you have the basics, you can go have some fun out on the rugby pitch. Thank you for visiting Beauty of the Beast.